Guess what working at your trading is not? It's not reading and writing in forums. It's not YouTube videos. It's not attending lots of webinars or reading books or watching, buying, downloading DVDs. Unfortunately, I can tell you all day long that experience is what it takes to be a successful trader. But there's a process of gaining experience. You can't read about experience. You can't watch videos and learn about experience. There's only one way to get experience, and that's by doing it. We can help you gain that experience and actually compress the time to the way to where you can go, and rather than sitting for 4 or 5 hours waiting for 2 or 3 setups, you can trade 30 to 40 setups in that same period of time and gain that experience. That's what we have to offer you in the Fast Forward program. This is a structure under which you get to gain experience more quickly, but and you get to do it with a repetition that creates a learning process so that you become unconsciously competent. This is our Fast Forward program. This is our members area, actually. Okay, so we log into the members area. We have a login on our main page of our website. So then you come into the members area. And these are some quick links for our VIPs. And then these are like a la carte individual items down here. So we can go in and we can click on the Fast Forward program. Okay, so here's the program that's going to help you learn how to learn and provide you with a structure to learn. And now when I say learn, we're going to provide you a whole bunch of information on our trade setups and our indicators, but also provide you with a structure to repetitively do the same things over and over and over again until you get unconsciously competent, until you get really good at it. So in here we've got a number of things. We have a training room. We have our potential trade setup report. We've got a journal where you can keep track of how often you practice. And we've got the actual program itself. Inside this program is a step-by-step process that any trader can follow. Inside each of these videos, each one is a different topic. These topics have subtopics, right? These videos are, generally speaking, people watch them many more times than once. It's not the kind of thing that you want to just watch once and then I got it. You're going to watch these videos many times. Inside these videos, you're going to find lots of ahas, lots of things that you never thought of before, lots of things to help make yourself successful. If you're still looking externally for success, for trading success, stop looking externally. Start looking internally towards the work you can do. If you trade on Thinkorswim or TradeStation or MetaTrader or whatever, that's okay, because you can still use this to practice your off hours. You can practice your trading anytime. You do not have to use your trading platform for that. There's a really good chance you got flustered with market replay, that it didn't work the way you expected it to, that you got everything set up and you hit the play button and nothing happened. That was my experience with it when I first, man, was it frustrating. I had to work through, oh man, a lot of people quit. Well, I'm too stubborn. We have this video right here, Troubleshooting Market Replay. By far the most watched video we have. We used to get, oh my gosh, support requests all the time. I need help with Market Replay. I can't get it to go. We built this video, and now nobody ever asks us for help on Market Replay unless they're just brand new. But inside this, we have all of our trade setup videos on how-tos. We have our an introduction video on how we do, why we do what we do. Informational videos on how to use all the components, the structure of this learning and practicing program, and where they are and how to use them. All right, so training sessions. We've got a full archive of the training sessions that we do on a regular basis on different aspects of what we do, okay? So we have training videos for particular trade setups. And then we go in and we kind of drill in a little deeper to give you a little bit better insight on what's going on. And so all of these are recorded training sessions that you can go back and review to help you understand what it is that you're working on. Understand what it is that you're practicing, what you're trading, why you're doing it. Okay, so you'll notice here, we have it down here also. Trade room videos. These are videos of every minute of every trading day, unless we did have one file get screwed up. But every minute the trade room is open, we record it. These are entire trading days, and it goes month after month, okay? Entire trading days of videos to go back and look at. So if I selected, so I click on the 10th, and what's going to happen is a window is going to open up, and there's our video of the daily trade room. Now, once it loads completely, you can scroll back and forth. If you don't scroll too fast. And you can actually watch the entire day backwards and forwards. You can also read what's going on here in the chat. Now, we're looking for setups, right? We're looking for something to practice. So here's one way of doing that. Here's a group of people. There's probably 70 people or something in the trade room. So let's do this. We've got all of this chat that's going on between our traders, and I'm talking on the microphone. You can hear me talking on the microphone or whoever's moderating at the time. And we'll drag it, we'll drag it, we'll drag it. You know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for everybody in the trade room to do what they normally do. Not everybody, but a large group. Oh, look at that. They start posting their winning trades. So I'm going to look here. So there's a +5. Doug had a +5. Now I'm going to look. He said it was on the YM. I'm going to say, oh, that was right about there. Now we've identified that around 10:22, using the clock on the video, we had a trade set up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to, and I have this all set up again so we move a little bit more quickly, but I'm going to go to NinjaTrader and I'm going to either download data here, or better, I'm going to use a utility that we created that you can get from our website, where you can go in. If you've ever downloaded data for NinjaTrader, you find that it's really time consuming and a total pain in the butt. So I had a programmer create this for our traders. We've subsequently made it available to anybody that wants to use it, But this gives you the ability to download multiple days, multiple instruments, and you can do it all at one time. Okay? And so here's all the data that is available to download. Okay? And then inside each one of these, you'll have different months and days, and you can select whichever. You can select entire months, entire years, the entire instrument, whatever you want, and download it just by clicking one button. Okay, and then it'll transfer it over to under your data. Okay, so if you don't have this utility, you need to get it, and it's on our website. It's free to anybody that wants it. All right, so now we're going to sync. We're going to pull up Market Replay. We're going to go to, remember, we're going to go to the 10th. And we're going to go to, I'm going to right click. Now, everything I'm showing you now is inside the fast forward program. Okay? Everything I'm telling you now, you don't have to remember all of this. It's inside the fast forward program in the videos. All right, so we're going to go to the time on the chart, which was, the trade was at about 10:23. And in order to practice this, I'm going to actually go to 10, and let's say I'm going to go to 10:22. And now the chart will refresh. So now, if you'll remember, see, there's the video. Looks just like that. So we now know what's coming. And you can be ready to practice a trade setup. And you simply hit the play button. And you'll notice it looks like real-time trading. Now, you know what's going to happen. But the more times you do it, the more times you practice it, the faster and better you become at executing. The less you have to think about what you're doing. It opens, and I place my order. All right, and that was a limit order. Now, I don't recommend that people only practice winning trades, because there's a lot of value in also learning how to manage trades that are going against you by managing your stop. Now, I just pulled up a trade setup and I'm trading it, and I didn't have to sit and wait for an hour during live trading to trade that setup. And I can do it again. This is the practice that nobody is doing. If you're doing this, but your competition isn't, who's going to have the advantage? Now, let's say it's 10 o'clock at night, you just got the kids in bed, you finally have an hour or two of your own time, and you want to practice your trading. Better yet, you want to go hang out in the trade room with us. And you want to trade right along with us. You want to hear my commentary. You want to read what everybody else is saying in the trade room. You just couldn't be there during the day. So what are you going to do? I'm going to look right here. Let's say it's 10:22 and 38 seconds. Well, look at this. How about if I go to 10:22 and 38 seconds? Now you can do this with all these charts, and you can have all of them running. You don't just have to do one chart at a time. Look, this is exactly where we're at. So all you have to do is hit play and play. And now guess what? You're trading right along, and you can even listen to my commentary. I'll let you know that right now the YM is my favorite of the bunch, the way it's setting up with major support and minor support. I've got a speed tick set up there, so I'm going to trade that. Notice that what's going on the video is the same thing that's going on your charts. Isn't that neat? We're not getting the word out very well. Hopefully we'll send this out and people will begin to understand how much better, how much faster. And you're right, nobody else does this. I stumbled on this whole thing. It just kind of all started coming together. When I was struggling, it's like, okay, well, I need to figure out how to practice because I know that the only way to get good at something is practicing, so how do I do it? And at the time I was using TradeStation. TradeStation has nothing like this. And then I kind of went and explored NinjaTrader, and I saw Market Replay, and at first I thought, oh, that's kind of cool. And then I went, oh, holy cow, there's my answer. How do you get conditioned more quickly? You work at it. You do this, and you do it every day. If you want to be successful, you got to work at trading. And you got to work at the right things. Practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect.